So hey, how's it going, guys? This week we're going to be doing another tool review. I got a new tool that we're going to be looking at. Nothing super special necessarily, but it's a kind of a budget-friendly tool, and I think it's something that everybody could kind of use. Plus, it's kind of raining outside, so I had other plans for the day, but unfortunately, due to weather and outside and all that, we're not going to be able to do it. So I figured we'd just do another tool review. So this is, like I said, it's a pretty inexpensive tool, and this is what we're going to be looking at here. This is a 3-inch rechargeable angle grinder, and I'll turn around so you can see all the specs on it. Here you can, right there, just kind of run off on them. It has a 19,500 RPMs. Grinding spindle thread is 10 millimeter. It's a 12 volt charging system. Pretty basic tool. So it's basically just a 3-inch angle grinder. I'll open the box and I'll show you basically what it looks like on the inside. So when you open it, this is what it's going to look like. Got your instruction manual, the grinder itself, 2 batteries, a couple of grinding discs here, the tool itself, and so yeah. So I'll pull this out, show you what it looks like. I already have one of the grinding discs on it because I've already used it, tried it out. So kind of a small nifty tool. I mean, that's kind of, so not very big at all. It's a 1-function switch. It has a lock on it, so you have to lift up and then click. Same as a basic angle grinder or a basic grinder in general. It also has a battery indicator right here on the front of it. It's not too terribly loud. This is what your batteries look like here. The charging port is on the back of each battery. I have seen some budget-friendly tools like that before. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on just so you can kind of hear it. So not too terribly loud. It's about as loud as a rotary tool or a Dremel. So not too terribly loud. It does have the charge indicator on the front of it, like you just seen it was lit up. Doesn't really indicate much, but I've only used it once or twice. To change out the actual disc on this, you'll notice this little black piece right here. You actually just lift up, and now that locks in this. Then when you're done, you just push it down. So you kind of just, like I said, you'll have to pull up on it, play with it a little bit, but it will lock itself in. And then to actually, like I said, it comes with a couple of discs. This one came with 4, and the actual little Allen key just to be able to replace it. So like I said, so if you hold up on that, that's now locked, and then you just basically unscrew it just like a regular Allen key head. Just a simple 10 millimeter bolt. You got your bolt and collar. Then you just simply pop this off. Then when you want to put it back on, pop your new one on, pop it back on there. And then just screw it back down. Not too terribly bad. I haven't tried to remove the shield. I'm sure it's probably removable. If I look behind it, it looks like there's a couple of Phillips screws. It looks like 3, and you'd probably be able to remove the shield if you wanted to. Don't necessarily know why you'd want to, but you may need to. Here's the charger it comes with it. Pretty basic charger. Like I said, there's a little part right there, and you just take this and just plug it into the back of it like that. Your charger does have a little indicator light right here. I have not tried to charge this yet because again it comes with 2 batteries, and I haven't really extensively used it yet. I have used it a couple times just to kind of try it out. Put this stuff back in here. This is a basic little instruction manual, nothing too extravagant. Basically tells you all your basic information like this right here. And then it also gives you an operations instructions down here to how to lock it, to replace the blade or disc, whatever you want to call it. See if there's anything extravagant on here that I didn't mention. No load speed is 19,500 RPMs. Grinding spindle thread is M5. Bore diameter is 10 millimeters, so it's just telling you that it takes a 10 millimeter bolt. It's a 12 volt charging system. Sound pressure level is 75 decibels. Sound power level is 86 decibels. Yeah, pretty basic little tool, and like I said, it was really inexpensive. I picked this up for on sale. I think it was like $9 or $10. It wasn't much, so I wasn't expecting a lot. But it's a pretty decent little tool. Like I said, I've only used it once or twice, and yeah, so to kind of talk about what I would use this tool for. So light duty purposes, I wouldn't use this on anything super duty that you would need an actual real grinder for. I'd use this for lightweight purposes, such as if you needed to cut the bolts on the flange of a toilet, or if you needed to cut small pieces of metal or something like that, or maybe some plastic, or something like that. Light duty stuff, nothing too heavy, nothing too extravagant. It doesn't say, I don't think it says in here what it's rated for as far as thickness of metals or anything goes. It says intended use. This machine is intended for metal and plastic cutting and metal grinding. Again, I don't know how you can necessarily, without taking that, with it being set at an angle the way it is, I don't know how you would necessarily grind anything. I mean, I guess you could do it like this, or if you even take the shield off, then you could kind of grind with it. But yeah, like I said, this was like $8 or $10, not too bad. I've used it twice for small, simple little tasks that I needed to do. And like I said, it's worked great for what I needed it for. I was looking to see if I had maybe a part number or something for if you guys were interested in something like this. This was one of those items that it's one of those it's in stock until it's not. It's one of those, once it's gone, it's gone. It's not something that will ever come back. But even if you don't get this particular one, I'm sure you could hop on the old Amazon and probably find something just like it again. Everything is pre-cut foam inside the package, so you could literally do like I'm doing and just use this to store it when it's not in use. Small, compact, throw it in your tool bag if you needed to cut a small bolt or something. I'll probably mostly use this at like salvage yard or something if I need to just really cut something really quick. Just toss it in the tool bag and go at it. It does say on here that the batteries are lithium ion, 1300 milliamps. It's a brushed motor. And it says 12 and 10.8 volt, 100% compatible. So I guess you can run a 12 volt or a 10.8 volt battery. Like I said, this comes with 2 batteries. So if one dies, just keep the other one on charge and you'll be good to go. That's pretty much it. Not a lot of information to really feedback on that, but I did want to get you guys a video this week. And again, it's kind of raining and everything outside, so everything I wanted to do, I couldn't do. But that's all right. That'll just give us stuff to do for future videos. But yeah, something to look into if you need a lightweight little tool for around the house doing some DIY stuff. Other than that, appreciate you guys coming back week after week, time after time. I will be releasing a short here soon. If you follow my shorts, you've seen on the last one I was doing restoring a coolant overflow bottle. So using an ultraviolet tank that I built. So we're going to be checking in on that very soon, and we're going to be kind of doing a follow-up on it. And yeah, as always, appreciate you guys coming back week after week. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget the new hype feature, and I'll see you guys in the next one.